Yo guys, welcome back to the Touchline. Welcome back to a results video. It's a new week, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and I'm feeling neutral.
Hello, Michael Bublé.
Oh,
Or
Michael,
Muse, whichever one you like.
Michael Bubble. We've got a lot of games to get through, Mr. Chapman.
Do we?
So I'm just going to rattle through them.
What
all right,
the fuck
we're gonna
is that?
we're gonna go through them. Okay. Saka returned. And he won the game for Arsenal against
I heard
Fulham.
that, yes. I heard about that.
Yes, and he said that he'd never seen the Emirates like that in his life. Good for him. He's got one trophy under his belt and he played left back.
I love the fact that even the Arsenal fans felt the need to tell everyone how everyone was applauding for Saka and how even the Fulham fans were applauding for Saka. Was it Fulham?
Yeah.
Yeah, even the Fulham fans were applauding
Fulham,
for Saka.
I'm sorry, they're the most mid club, the fans.
Oh, mid?
I'm sorry, we had a friend, a Chelsea supporting the guy. We mention him every week. But
that guy.
So Fulham are meant to be their rivals. He was at the game where they got promoted 2 or 3 years ago and he ran onto the pitch. And that's a rival fan, by the way.
Oh.
They're the most unserious club.
Go Fulham, go Fulham.
Go Fulham, yay.
Yeah,
anyway,
really good support.
Yeah. Forest beat United. We played quite well. Maguire coming off the bench, creating more XG in that appearance off the bench than Højlund's last 15 games.
I also saw that stat as well.
Yeah.
I mean, this window, what are you thinking?
I think one more season. But, it's in hindsight, if you think about how much we spent on him and Anthony, if we put that into Harry Kane.
Bro, I said this.
Yeah.
We said this.
Yeah, we did.
But also what you have to remember is that your money's not been invested smartly.
Absolutely not.
Like, even if they turned out to be like half decent players, you spend way too much on Anthony. And you spent way too much on this unproven Norwegian kid who we've never even seen play in a top league before.
Yeah.
So it was a risk, and you're now reaping the rewards of that risk. Loads of goals.
I'll give him one more season, but honestly, we haven't got I don't know if he's showing us enough to keep him.
Not at the moment.
No, definitely not. We'll see, though. We'll see. He started today. I'll get onto that in a second. Villa beat Brighton 3-0. Rashford scores again.
Yes. Yeah, Rashford. You have to say that it's looking a bit shit for United right now because Rashford went.
That's good.
It's good for you,
yeah.
But it doesn't look great on you.
No,
it's like Rashford went. He's doing all right.
Yeah.
Sancho went.
No.
Well, he did better. He did better than he was doing at United. Wan-Bissaka, doing well at West Ham.
I just think all these players have found
Lingard doing well in the Korean League.
No, he's not.
No, I don't know if he is.
I think they've all found their levels, which is fine. I think
Rashford. Okay, Rashford's level is international football. Clearly.
You know what? I think Rashford can't. I just think a lot of these players can't handle the pressure at United. I generally think at United, the only player.
That's pretty low.
Is it? Okay, I'll go up.
Yeah, you go up.
I'll go up.
I don't want to touch that. I want to touch you guys.
All right.
Let me touch you.
Okay. I just think that these players have found their levels. I think if Rashford keeps going great, I don't think his end goal is Villa, but he might have to go there. I hope he keeps his form up. It means we can sell him. And to those of you that said he found his level against Preston, he scored against Brighton.
Yeah. First.
Hold that. City beat Leicester. Newcastle beat Brentford.
Hello.
2-1.
We did. Honestly, we played well. The thing that I would say is that Isak's still the best striker in the world. No matter how many chances this guy gets, you always have a feeling that something's going to go in. And a bit of a calamity defending from the Brentford defenders, letting that one in. Because he did deflect. Don't think it was exactly going in straight away. But again, Murphy and Isak, this link up is crazy. It's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, Brentford. I think a lot of that game was Newcastle fans looking at Mbeumo and being like, maybe not.
He scored. You should. Why not?
He's good at penalties. He's 8. What is it? Fucking 8 or 9 for 9.
Yeah.
Where he is.
No,
so
he's a great player. Again, I mean, you bring it up. I think if you present the project to him, it's an attractive project.
I just want to say also, Nick Pope for that penalty. You know how keepers study on penalty takers and which way they go. Last 5 penalties, and Mbeumo went the right side every time. Tell me when Nick Pope goes left. Tell me why Nick Pope goes
He
left.
probably thinks he's going to change, but I don't know, man.
Just same place.
You know what? It could be worse. He could be Raya, diving before like the ball is basically even.
Why did he do that? I saw a screenshot of that. I didn't actually see.
No, that was a Photoshop. Is it the one where he's dived and the ball hasn't been kicked?
He's just the player was just standing there
Yeah,
waiting
no.
to take the penalty.
No, that was fake. No, he does dive early. I don't know if you remember the shootout against United in the FA Cup. He did that for every pen. He dived early. So players that stuttered, it's already gone.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
ball.
You just tap it in.
No one knows why he does that.
I guess it's kind of like if they're not a natural penalty taker, you've got a better chance of saving it if you dive before because they're not likely to stutter unless you're not confident in taking penalties.
Exactly, but at this level, you
have
have to. You gotta wait.
Agreed.
You gotta wait. Liverpool beat Everton. Oh yeah, big whoop. Chelsea beat Tottenham in a shitfest. Horrible game.
They honestly, bro, these two teams play some unattractive football.
It is horrible, but at least Chelsea are in the top four. You got Tottenham, 14th place. That was their 16th loss of the season.
Yeah.
And Ange came out and said, I've been here 2 years. That's good for Tottenham.
I did see that, yeah.
Yes.
Well, he obviously knows he knows that managers have always been open. Yeah. Well, I mean, a couple of managers have always been open about the club and the ownership and the vision that they have. And obviously, the managers often disagree with that.
True.
So I think he understands the perception of Tottenham, the perception of the ownership. And I don't blame him for some of these outbursts, because the journalists, they do rattle him on purpose.
Of course.
Like, all right, Ange, I saw your fat wife in the crowd. She didn't seem too happy with that goal you conceded. What do you think? And it's just
fucking hell, mate.
That's not a great way to start a conversation, mate. It's just like, honestly, they do try and rattle him
because
they know he'll bite.
Of course, they try.
But you've got to be the
bigger man.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a Premier League manager. You got to hold your cool, man.
Did you agree with what he said about cupping the ear to the fans? Did you see that?
No. What did you say?
So after the goal, Sar's goal, he cupped his ear like he was recorded, and he just went like that to the home fans. And obviously everyone was like, well, why did you do that to your own fans? And he was like, I just wanted to hear them celebrate. They weren't celebrating, so I wanted to hear them celebrate. And it was like, I guess it could be that, but like also it's like you've just been booed for subbing him on.
Yeah.
And then he scores and you go,
what's that? To your own fans is kind of weird.
It's a bit weird.
It's weird. And then after all of that, I got disallowed.
Yeah.
After a 6-minute... I don't want to talk about VAR, but fucking hell, we need semi-automated offside.
We can talk about it later, I guess. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
We need semi-automated.
And
bottom line.
Bro, there's been a lot of VAR things recently. Even like that Tarkovsky challenge. That was ridiculous.
There's a lot, man. But yeah, Chelsea win. Going into the weekend's games, we talked about Arsenal against Everton. Arsenal dropping points.
Yes.
I think there's a chance they could actually come third. Do you remember when they came third in a 2-horse race against... Oh, no, that was Tottenham, sorry.
Yeah.
Was it Tottenham? In the Leicester season?
Yeah, because did Chelsea not go second?
What, in the Leicester... No, in the Leicester season, Chelsea came like 10th that year.
Which one? I don't know what I'm thinking.
Arsenal or Tottenham, I can't remember. North London bums. Anyway, Arsenal could literally come third to Forest, which would be fucking hilarious.
Oh, Forest.
Yeah, Forest.
Yeah.
Forest did lose, though, against Villa. It was close, but... I think it's two up-and-coming teams. Interesting.
Yeah.
Future of the Premier League, maybe. Bournemouth kind of falling off, drawing against West Ham. Palace against Brighton, 3 red cards. That's
it was a bit of a mental one. That was it 3-2 in the end?
2-1.
No, which game am I thinking of that was 3-2?
None of them. Oh, the Fulham one today.
The Fulham one, that's what it was. Yeah.
So, I mean, the Palace and Brighton don't like each other. They've got a rivalry. Over their... Because they both have birds, isn't it? Like, it's really weird.
It goes back, to the 50s or something like that.
Yeah.
If not before.
Yeah, it's great, man. I like it. 3 red cards.
Real rivalry over something that doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what you like to see.
That's classic football.
Yes. And speaking of classic football, Liverpool lost 3-2 to Fulham, as you said.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we can...
Woeful. A lot of mistakes. A lot of question marks over Van Dijk. Penalty shout, Kelleher penalty shout.
Bro, both of those were penalties. Don't even look at me funny because they 100% were.
Literally Stonewall pens, can't lie.
And it's like, How can, because the referee deemed that as a collision,
A natural coming together.
a natural coming together, and it's like, but the keeper was running at him, and the player had already like lost the ball, and you smash into him. That's not a coming together. That's one player smashing into another.
Yeah.
And then Van Dijk, I mean, I have not got enough fingers to tell you how many times this guy's gotten away with murder. Genuinely.
Every time.
Elbows, like shoulders into the face.
I don't know how he does it.
It's the aura. It's the aura.
Oh, he's got aura.
What?
So you fancy him, mate.
Just say you fancy it.
It's honestly, I don't know how he keeps doing it, but look, Liverpool are going to win the league. They've taken their foot off the gas, rightly so. I mean, they're going to walk the title. They've got nothing else to play for.
Mm-hmm.
When we see teams in this position, the only team that I've seen that will keep going is City, and they got 100 points.
Mathematically, can they still be overtaken?
Yes, they can, but they're 9 points ahead of Arsenal. I mean, 11 points ahead of Arsenal. That's 4 games. They're not.
Surely not.
They won't. No, they won't. But they will. Like, I remember one year.
Bro, listen, I've seen bigger bottles.
Of course.
I've seen bigger bottles.
Yeah, but it won't happen. Arsenal do not have it. Arsenal are going to lose next week, and then that's it.
Arsenal aren't fucking winning.
They're
it.
shit.
I forgot who was second.
Moving on to the last game of the weekend. So far, Newcastle play tomorrow, so we can't cover that.
Yeah.
But they beat Leicester. Isak scored a hat-trick. Yeah, basically.
Just captain him.
Basically. United against City. 0-0. It's not been 0-0 in the derby for a while. We started good. I thought we got a penalty. His foot was on the line, but it's free kick, apparently. Got a free kick. It was good. We had a good start. City had most of the ball, as expected, but United had the better chances. We got them on the break a few times. We actually had a few attempts at goal. Onana was decent with his hands and shit with his distribution, which is fine with me, as long as he's keeping the ball out.
That's what he does.
Yeah, it's fine. You know, if he saves shots, that's fine with me for now. We had more XG. I don't think we were ever going to win that game unless we got a penalty. And that's why I was so happy in the first minute when that happened. But look, that team, you got Højlund up front, 72 million. It's not looking good, bruv. All right, this guy.
We can talk about this later, I suppose.
No, this guy, honestly, I could go on about this front line. I think from the midfield to the defense to the goalkeeper, I think it was good performances all around. City didn't turn up. The Old Trafford crowd chanting at Phil Foden that his mum's a slag when he got subbed off.
Not wrong.
Yep. Trying to start a fight in the club. Don't think we didn't see that video.
Well, I didn't see that video.
This was months ago. His mum's like trying to start a fight, and then she
really?
gets into an altercation with someone, and instead of getting involved, he like runs behind his bodyguard instead of defending his mum.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's interesting.
Phil
yes.
Foden's a tough guy, though.
Is he fuck? Yeah. So yeah. Listen, I know a lot of United fans are not going to be happy with that performance. I think, given where we are this season, given where we are in our evolution under Amorim, you take a point against City. I think it's fine. Obviously, we could have scored. Xerxes had a chance there. Garnacho frustrating again. Dorgu still coming into it. Mount was good off the bench, but I
forgot this guy played for you. Holy shit.
He's back. Yeah. I will take it. There's a lot to improve on. But points a point. We're above Tottenham. Back in 13th place.
I was going to say, I mean, they are... What is it? Like, they are like 9 or 8 places ahead of you. That's a good result, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be too mad at that as a United fan. Well, I'm not a United fan. Let's just make that clear.
Yes.
But as a United fan, you shouldn't be getting annoyed about drawing with City at home.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not mad at all. I'll take it. And City looks shit, by the way.
Good.
They looked ass.
This rebuild is going great.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. Kusanov,
literally
amazing.
Didn't even play today. They're shit, man. There was one chance where I had from a corner maybe, headed off the line. Foden had a chance to on goal and he slipped, missed the target. Listen, Foden's having a stinking season. Pep's having a stinking season. Not as bad as us, obviously, but to go from 4 in a row to this is crazy to me.
Yeah.
But that makes me happy. And
the fall off has to come eventually.
Exactly.
You can't just be the best forever.
A wise bald man once said, "All eras must come to an end." I don't know where he is now, but he did say it.
Who? I don't even know who that guy
Ten Hag.
is. Who?
Where
is he? Is he back in the Dutch league?
No, he hasn't got a job yet. He's taking a sabbatical.
Shock.
Taking a sabbatical. He got offered a few jobs, but he's. I think it's the right thing to wait until the summer.
Sunderland are calling for you.
Oh, Newcastle win how it goes? He thinks it's not serious.
Not
I think
funny.
he'll actually. I
Not
think
funny.
he'll go there. But you know what? That's everything. We've got a lot to talk about in the 3 points. We've got a lot to talk about in the predictions. Champions League games coming up.
Oh, fuck,
Arsenal against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But the Premier League table, it's all to play for the top 4. If you want to hear our thoughts on that, watch the 3 points coming out in a couple days. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Keep giving us hate. Keep doing mental gymnastics on TikTok to try and point us out.
Yeah.
We might even do a video where you just respond to your comments one day. I think that would be quite funny.
We should do that. Yeah.
I think that would be quite good.
I'm down for that.
All right. But for now, take care. Say hi to your mum for us. And we'll see you in the next one.
Especially Phil Foden.
Yes.
Yes.
In a bit. Peace.